Welcome in. Hope you guys are having a good day. Sorry about the delay, my microphone wouldn't turn on. Welcome in, Darstone, Ashley, how are you? Heather, how is everybody? Hope you all had a good weekend. I don't know if I need to turn this down. Okay. Hey, so we are doing some Fae Farm today. Finally had time to set aside to play. Have any of you guys played this yet? Oh, whoops. Hi, Ashley. I don't know if I made a Pheonix Lab account. Alright, hold on a second. Let me make this real quick. I'll still talk. Okay. I did not realize that I had to make an account. No, you haven't played Darstone, and you've played it, Ashley. How have you liked it so far? Welcome in, Demon's Revenge. How are you? So I finished Beast. There's a new thing. He has a flower thing similar to Moana's boat. That's the only way to get the rose. I've been burned by Flower Quest before with the blue flowers. Oh, I saw that. Whoops, sorry. I saw that. You had to, Alright, hold on one second. Sorry. Can't tell. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I saw a couple pictures on it, and I remember seeing it in, the trailer. That flower green shed type thing. So I'm going ham trying to get those roses because I guarantee you it's going to be a quest that need it. Yeah, and I think they refresh like every 2 hours, I heard. Like it fills up. Like so every 6 minutes you get a bunch of flowers. I think that's what I saw. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here we go. Oh my goodness. I'm like hitting a record. Alright. Back. We gotta create our world name. Oh, I didn't think about this. But yeah, I was torn today between playing some Dreamlight Valley or playing this, so I figured I might as well start this, and then we'll play Dreamlight Valley tomorrow or Tuesday, depending on which day I have slower for work. You've done it maybe 4 times and only got 1 rose. The struggle is real. Oh no. Okay, a world name. I should have thought about this before. I was not prepared. Oh my goodness. I am falling apart today. Now my dog is barking. Hold on a second. The struggle is always real, for real. This has been like a crazy Sunday between like cleaning and trying to get stuff done for the week. It's like, good lord. Oh my goodness, my world name is a good name for a world. Okay, we're gonna go. Alright. I'm gonna go with Balina. Or Belina, however you pronounce it. That's gonna be my world's name. You went with Pandora. Very nice. That was the town that we stayed in when I was in Ireland. So I'm gonna use that. It sounds kind of Fae-ish. When catching bees, keep an eye out for a rare queen bee. They're essential for beekeeping. I'm horrible at giving stuff names. I hate naming farms and stuff in games. Choosing a island name in Animal Crossing was like death for me. And we get to make our little characters. You went with Presu. Oh, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Prisluake? Is that right? Sometimes I try to go with whatever movie or TV show I've been watching. Something from that. It's too dark. That looks alright. They're so cute. It means land of the princesses. Oh, that's cool. I wish I could come up with good stuff like that. I should get a notebook and like prepare for ahead of time, having these names picked out. Oh, you can have one eye a different color. That is so cool. Oh, I want actually both eyes the same color. Brown. You guys do anything fun this weekend? I wish these ones were longer. Like this one up here. I think I'll do those ones. We'll keep the dark eyebrows. Oh my goodness. Those are bright. No, we'll keep the dark ones. The only thing I did was eat too much, enjoy football, and bought way too many hoodies. We count starting over on DDV. Oh no, Ashley, you started over because of the error 201. No. I'm so sorry. I watched some football on Saturday. I was in a football mood. Like I watched a game and then I was watching football movies. Yeah. Oh, I know, I'm surprised we haven't heard any more about like the update. Or like the hot fix, I mean, for that. I haven't touched Dreamlight Valley since last week. I'm so bad. I'll like play it for a few minutes. Well, that's a lie. I play it like for 2 minutes in the morning while I'm drinking my coffee to go in Scrooge's shop and get some items, and then I don't touch it. I go with the braid. College or pro? High school. It was a high school game. I wish there was like a one bun for this. Ah, yep. It was boring. It was okay. Like, there was 3 games, and I watched like the last quarter of, I think I'm just gonna go with this braid, of the first game, and then the middle game was like, eh. But it was eh. Because they did really good. It was really interesting. And then, like, you're like, oh, they're gonna score. No, they're not. Yes, they are. And then it just got like a defensive game, and then they just, you know, ran out the clock. I was like, this is the most boring thing I've ever seen. Oh, we can change our voices? Yeah, I like the first one. Oh, cool. We have our character. Alright. She's locked and loaded. Walking along the beach one day, staring at the sand. A message in a bottle invited me to a faraway land. The author described an island in need, one like no other, and a home for the brave. It was written so kindly. I sought off with adventure in my heart and the wind behind me. The voyage was dangerous and my boat was shattered. I clung to the wreckage, my sail in tatters. Suddenly the waters calmed and then I saw it. Chapter 1, Welcome to Azoria. If you ever want to play this with me, let me know. Yes, definitely. I definitely want to explore and then see what the game's about, because I have avoided watching any streams on this as much as possible. Like, story-wise, I've watched mining, and that's about it. Honestly, all I've seen is the mining in this game, but I definitely want to try out the multiplayer once I get my bearings. Oh, talk. The responsible mayor of Azoria. And let me know if I need to turn up the audio to hear, like, the background music and stuff in the game. Hello there. My goodness, look at what the tide brought in. Are you okay? Your name is Lizzie3Kate, and you found a message in a bottle? Excellent news. I was the one who threw it into the ocean. I can't believe that worked. I'm Mayor Merritt. A pleasure to meet your soggy self. Oh, the house? Yes, it's still available. Actually, you're the only one who has tried to make it to our island. It's a wonderful, magical place filled with kind and cozy friends, but we're surrounded by whirlpools. And there's a blizzard that's been howling for what seems like years up in the mountains. And there's an active volcano that has been threatening to go off. There's also the wild magic that swept through and animated a bunch of junk, but we managed to shove them all into the mine. And don't even get me started on the shade, the shade and thorns. Yep, Azoria is a real paradise. It sounds like it. No, don't go. Well, you can't actually go because of the whirlpools, but I can sweeten the deal. I have my patent welcome package sent to your house. And look, a fun map that shows you where everyone and everything can be found. Go on and check out your new home. Moving in. The message in a bottle was true. A lovely farm is waiting for you here. All you have to do is claim it. So our goals are discover and enter your new home and open our welcome package. You wish dupes for memories didn't exist. What do you mean? Like, or why don't you wish, or why you wish they didn't exist? I promise you'll love it here. You got a world map. Press that to view it. Our homestead. Town Center. Plains of Plenty. West Town. Stay Wild Bay. Docks. East Town. Discover and enter your new home and welcome. Okay, A is jump. This can take me forever and a day. What's this thing? Oh my goodness. Oh, there's stairs. Oh, okay. Welcome to Azoria. Merit Day 1 of Spring Year 1. Dear future friend, once upon a time an island called Azoria glittered like a multicolored gem in the ocean. This land was home to many friendly and hardworking souls, but life had become difficult for them. Magical hardships had deprived them of their coziness and separated them from their friends and even their homes. But I, Mayor Merritt, know that someone like you can help us, someone who wants to farm, explore, and have an adventure too. Lately, even reaching our island requires a treacherous journey through turbulent seas, but a brave adventurer can welcome any dangers. Will you join us in Azoria? Merritt the Mayor. Magic crop swap fertilizer gives a chance for a crop to transform into something. I don't like the idea of them being rare and then getting a dupe with a pathetic number of coins to compensate getting one you already have. Dupes suck. Every memory orb should be new. Yes, my thoughts were in like Dreamlight Valley, if you got the memory orb, instead of giving us like coins, we should have gotten like, 50 moonstones or something like that before they did the dream snaps. I always thought that should be a reward because they're like time based, I think. Like how many orbs you get, I think it depends on how you've been playing and stuff and how much you've been playing to unlock all of them. So if you've already unlocked that memory and you got a coin, then you should get the moonstones and not coins. Investigate. You got a backpack inventory. You can press up to open your backpack and view or use items you collect along your journey. Oh my goodness, we have no space. Oh, we can change our outfit. That's cool. Our shabby little house. Extra produce when harvesting. Oh, she's fast. Hello there. Azoria's the better for having you. Redeem quest. So what do you think of your new home? Welcome kit was pretty sweet, right? I knew you'd love it. Azoria is a perfect place to live, assuming you're okay with magical thorns and suspicious weather patterns. Why don't you try giving our home its own name? Give it that special Lizzie 3K touch. Oh my gosh, the homestead. Homestead. What should our homestead name be? Alright, I got it. Our homestead is going to be Guernsey. Guernssey. Yep. Okay. Now I've never completed a memory panel. I wish when you complete one, you got a quest. Oh, that would be cool. Through collecting orbs, that is. You've never completed a panel yet through collecting the orbs from like fishing and mining and gardening? Naming this after one of my favorite books and movies, the Guernsey Literary... I can't even talk. The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. It's a really good movie, too. Don't tell me what you named it. That's just between you and your farm. Speaking of farm, this house comes with one. Right there. Right here. This is the farm. Yes, okay. It has seen better days and will acquire some elbow grease, but you survived a whirlpool, so it's nothing you can't handle. Besides, it shouldn't take too long to tidy up the place, not with your own set of brand new tools. You got a set of starter tools. Using your tools is easy. Go up to objects and press X. The right tool for the job will be used automatically. Just make sure to keep an eye on your energy. With those beginner tools, you can get all kinds of things done, and you can upgrade them later at Cinder's Smithy by the docks to tackle tougher jobs. Try clearing away rocks, logs, wild grass, and harvesting arugula from the land around your home. You can keep all the materials you can gather. Tidying up. It's true that the land around your farm has been neglected. How about tidying that up? You're likely to find some useful resources at the same time. Harvest plant fibers, pick up stone, pick up beech log, pick up arugula. Alright. No, I keep getting dupes. There's one where I have only 2 or 3 to complete, but the dupes are killing me. Oh no. I hope you get one soon. I know there's a couple I still have to work on getting. Okay, so you just go up to it. So it thinks for you. That's interesting. I know the cooking memories I'll never finish. I'm so bad at them. I didn't even know there's a stone there. Oh, I don't need any more logs. Whoops. Oh, that's cool. It goes away once you've collected it. stone. Me too. The cooking and critter ones are the hardest ones to get. And it kind of feels like the apocalypse has begun when I get a cooking or critter memory. Yes. I'd never get ones from critters. I should feed them more often. Alright, and just one more arugula. Ah. Hello there. Azoria's the better for having you. Dean Quest. Nice job. Now that you've got some space cleared, how about I show you how to use it? In order to make something, you'll need to construct it yourself, but it's as easy as falling down. So you can build all kinds of things indoors and outdoors. Just gather the raw materials and then start construction. If you don't know the materials you need, just check your almanac. I told you about the almanac, right? It's like a guidebook to Azoria that you fill in. Isn't that fun? Back to construction. Let's start by trying to build a piece of cozy furniture indoors. You'll learn by doing. Now that you have a house, you can decorate it however you like. Start with a simple but handy piece of furniture, a round woven stool. Craft and place a round woven stool inside of your home. Where do we craft? Oh. Construction. Build catalog. Okay, that's not too bad. We don't need a crafting bench. Hello. Happy to have you around. It's like you've been doing this your whole life. Really, I'm impressed. Generally speaking, you can build decorative things inside or outside. How you set up your farm is up to you. Oh, and we've already built you a mailbox. Miles, the postman, will deliver your letters and packages first thing in the morning, so don't forget to check your mail. Oh, I know what you should do next. Build a cooking fire. Yes. Having a cooking fire on your farm is the easiest way to cook up a hot meal. You can always make fancier equipment later. There's all kinds of things you could cook on your cooking fire. I've seen some arugula around, but there's mussels on the beach too. Try building a cooking fire and cook some food on it. Try making yourself a cooking fire and cooking yourself a yummy snack. It's best to have some food in your backpack before heading out. Craft and place cooking fire in your area. In the area cleared outside. Cook something using a cooking fire and collect it. So I have to clear out this area. Grilled greens. Toasty warm greens, healthy and a little crunchy, plus 15 energy. Cool. Hello there. Happy to have you around. Let me see what you've cooked. Bravo, you see, with a cooking fire you can roast and toast your heart's content. Home-cooked food always tastes better, I say. Cooked food gives you more energy than raw and sells for more money at the market too. Try using different raw ingredients to see how they can be transformed into tasty treats. Experiment, you know, get jazzy with it. I know what you're thinking. When is Merritt going to teach me about farming? Right now, let's get our hands dirty and play around with some seeds and soil beds. You know, I'm pretty sure I left some seeds and construction materials in your storage shed. You have a storage shed, by the way. Get the materials in your storage shed, then construct some soil beds on your farm and plant one seed in each. Your farm is perfect for growing all kinds of veggies. Try putting down some soil, planting some turnip seeds, and seeing how they grow. Retrieve turnip seeds from your shed, craft and place basic soil beds. Press X to plant turnip seeds. It's a good thing that the next story update is in November, since the pattern is story update following month, new realm, 2 months later, repeat cycle. Yeah, it seems like that's how they're doing it with Dreamlight. Soon you'll be enjoying fresh Azorian produce. You are going to be so self-sufficient. You can thank me later. I thought this how many do we need to plant? Retrieve 3 turnip seeds and then craft 3 basic. There we go. See? I don't know if let me just transfer it all. Just in case he needed. That being said, it sets up Unknown Character in November and Nightmare Before Christmas in December. I don't think we're going to get Nightmare Before Christmas. I think they're just giving us a star path for that. But in the New Frontiers, it's definitely going to be Jafar related with like the end scene from, you know, the update 5. Or no, was it 6? Or no, Vanellope was 6. So update 5 with the Forgotten. Jafar like left at the end. So I think it's going to be like Aladdin Jafar themed for the next characters that we get. Oh, so you have to be in like a certain spot for the construction to appear? Let me clear out this area. Oh, soil bed. Wonderful job. Soon your fields will be sprouting with ground-grown goodness. Say that 3 times fast. I can barely say it once. Just don't forget to water your seeds. They won't grow unless they're watered, though if it rains, you can skip a day. I hope you keep tending to your fields. As farmers always say, don't leave them alone. Haha, we have fun. You've done so much to improve your farm already. I bet you aren't even thinking about that harrowing journey across the ocean. You should meet your neighbors. Word has probably already spread that you're here. We're a bit of a small town, you see. You should go talk to Eddie the Mariner. He's probably near his home in Stay a While Bay. He'll have a fish tale or 2 to share. Now that you know a little about Azorian life, you should get to know your fellow Azorians. Begin by hearing the fish tales of Eddie the Mariner. Pretty sure I gotta water these. It would be very funny if they randomly drop Tarzan for no apparent reason. I would love that. Tarzan's like one of my favorite Disney movies. I think it has like one of the best soundtracks. Phil Collins, he knew what he was doing. Oh, I have to track him. Oh my god, oh my god. What is that thing? It's so cute. What is that? Oh my gosh, is that a frog? That is so adorable. It just fell off a cliff. I don't think... Oh, no, I am. Well, look at all this stuff. I can't just leave it here. I don't know why. I don't know if it happens with you guys, but like starting a new game, I feel it's like my first time ever playing a video game ever. Like I feel so lost. Am I doing this right? What are these things? I want to get on this. Squid vase. Okay. Skull Island makes me believe they're gonna do a cringe version of Captain Jack Sparrow, like Disney Infinity version, which made me practically spit my drink at the TV and say, "That's not it, man." That's so funny. If you're what was I gonna say? Jade Miss Gaming, she did a video on leaks. I don't remember exactly what the video was, but there's a Discord server, like, and maybe they have a Reddit page too, but it's like Disney Dreamlight Leaks, and they had already like a design for Captain Jack Sparrow, and it showed him sitting on the bench in the valley, and they did a pretty good job. I have to find the video, or maybe if you follow her, you've already seen it, but I know she did a video on that, and it showed a couple other things in there too that I think either we've got or we know about now. Oh, what's this? Aqua woven rug. So you just find recipes laying around? Hello, landlubber. Have you been exploring yet? Island's got a lot of secrets ready for the finding. Good to see you. If no one's told you, I'm Eddie, Azoria's old mariner. I hear you've got a little farm going. I won't hold that against you, even though fishers and farmers have been at odds forever. Never mind that. You haven't lived until you've fished. Believe me. Give me the seas over the trees any day. How about old Eddie gives you a quick lesson in the art of the rod and reel? Hot dog. I'm ready whenever you are. Alright, go out there and catch a fish. Any kind you like, salt or fresh water. I'll even give you my old rod. May it serve you well. Press L1 or R1 to change equipment. Now hold out your rod and cast it so your bobber lands near the mouth of a fish. Then you reel it in a bit at a time, not too fast. The hypnotic motion should encourage the fish to strike. When the fish has bitten, you get the reeling fast. Not all at once, though. If your line turns red, it's ready to break. Best stop for a moment until it turns white again. Keep it up, and with a little luck, you'll reel in a prize. Go fishing and come and tell me all about it. The waters in and around Azoria are teeming with fish. Earn this old salt's respect by reeling in a catch. Alright. Where did I see a fish? There's a fish. Oh my, it ran away. Oh, there it went. Oh, it's gonna break. Hey, Junior. Finally. That's good to hear. It's very strange for me seeing real life characters turn into animated characters in Disney. I fear on the 0.00001% chance they do my favorite live action movie, The Chronicles of Narnia. Oh, yeah, that would be weird to see them do. But does Disney own Chronicles of Narnia? Is that a Disney movie? Or did they buy out the studio that did it? No, wait, it's on Disney Plus, right? I don't remember. Ahoy. There's no lack of things to do on this island here. You'll never be bored. Ah, you seem to have done well for yourself. Tell me how the fishing went. Well done, my friend. You're on your way to becoming a marine master. Maybe you'll even leave the farm for the seas one day like I did. Maybe. But enough of that. I've taught you all I can. I've seen you grow from a minnow to a sardine. I think it's time you spoke with our local beekeeper. Are they just going to pass me around from person to person? Yes, they owned it when it came out in 2005. They were making a TV series. That's an early work. Oh, I did not know that. Very interesting. Mel the beekeeper can teach you about critter catching, and you are going to want to pay attention to that. Mel the beekeeper knows all about critters. You should go talk to him. The ending of that series is so sad. Oh, have they made it? How did I... Or the book series, you mean? Oh, he's so cute. He's like a little old man. I have never read the books. I should. I really like the movies. Ah, there you are. The weather's getting warmer. It'll be summer sooner than we think. A new face. When I heard someone washed up on shore, I could hardly believe it. Hey, it's so nice to meet you. You must have a lucky clover in your boot to have made it past the whirlpools. I'm Mel. I hope everyone is treating you well. It's been so long since we've had someone new on the island. The bees have all been abuzz about it. You moved into the abandoned farm? Wonderful. Hey, since you're new here, let me show you how we catch bees and other critters here on Azoria. Azoria is a haven for critters, mostly because they outnumber us Azorians by a wide margin. Now don't worry about how the critters feel about it. I developed the most gentle, cozy critter nest. It's like getting scooped up by a cloud. Here, I've always got an extra net just in case. I've got a critter net. Equip your net and swing it to catch a critter. To improve your chances, ready your net and approach the critter slowly. Why don't you go take a couple swings and catch a few critters, then come back and show me. I just know you're gonna catch the critter catching bug. It's basically the series of unfortunate events ending where you wonder if the three die, but in Narnia ending they all die except Susan. Oh, that's so sad. I should read them. Can I catch his bugs? Oh, wait, there's a recipe. Clay brick path. A common moth. Oh, I got 2 at a time. What is that? Oh my gosh, get. Moon moth. Springtime is when I go looking for mussels on the beach. They're easy to find. Well, how did that feel? Nice, right? You can keep the net. You've got great technique. I can see you becoming an avid critter catcher. Remember, critters can leave you little gifts if you don't, or if you add them to a conservatory, but that's for later. The mayor said not to overwhelm you. You know, there are many critter collectors on this island. If you catch a critter, you could always sell it. There's always someone in Azoria who'd like to buy. You can sell just about anything, really, and then you'll earn florins. That's the local currency, if no one told you. Well, selling things is really Pearl's specialty. She's the chairwoman of the Merchants Guild. She's kind of a big deal around here. I'm sure she would love to tell you all about selling things. You can find her in the town center marketplace. It's been a real pleasure chatting with you. You can turn your hard work into florins you can spend. Let Chairwoman Pearl teach you how. Alright. Yeah, I need to go through and read. I did not read hardly any of the book series, like that I watched the movies as kids. Oh my gosh, there's a recipe. Jump. Pink checkered rug. Oh, it's a little slug. Can I catch it? I can. And this frog. Get back here. They're so cute. A common toad. Greetings. I love watching the blossoming trees in spring. Hello, fellow entrepreneur. You must be Lizzie. Fantastic to meet you. I'm Pearl, the head of the Merchants Guild. You know, I bet you have a bunch of stuff in your pockets that you'd like to get rid of, am I right? What if I told you you could turn that into random junk into cold hard florins? It's true, you can sell that stuff for florins right here and now, well in the market, and the money isn't deposited automatically. Now's not the time for questions, it's the time to learn. Pay attention because what I'm about to say might change your life. Everything in Azoria sells, everything. Plant fiber sold, clay sold, spring peeper sold, and it's so easy a chiku could do it. See, in the middle of the market are tables. You put something on those tables and by the next morning it's sold. I know what you're wondering, who is buying everything? Don't worry about it. Azoria simply has a healthy economy full of buyers who are hungry for junk and gems alike. That's why I have a pillow that says, one Azorian's inventory is another's resources. Try putting a few things on a marketplace table to sell them. Mayor Merritt will be so happy you're participating in Azoria's economy. Find her when you're done. To make money in Azoria, all you have to do is sell things, forage, catch, build, grow, and then sell your items at a market table. Remember, you only get your money the next morning. Place anything on a market table or produce stand, just make sure there's at least 3. I don't know how long it is how long it's been since you watched it, but do you remember how often Peter had to drag Susan to do stuff for the sake of their younger sister? Yes, I did. I always thought he was a bully. Peter was to Susan and stuff. I think my girl's tired. Ah, there you are. Good for you on coming to Azoria. Oh. Oh, I have to go talk to the mayor. Oh, she's right there. Master Marketing. Chapter 1 completed. Oh my gosh. New mail from Alaric. I hope I say her name. Millie. Oop. New day has begun. Farming, foraging, fishing, mining. Okay. Chapter 2, A Thorny Problem. Check your map for the icon. They do not give you a lot of time to read stuff. 60 other things unlocked. Multiplayer is open. My fellow Fae Farmer, did you know your friends can join you in the wonderful world you've created? All you have to do is press that to open the main menu and select multiplayer to begin. You can then invite your friends to your online game. Or if you would rather host a local game, ask each of your friends to go to their title screen, then the join world screen to proceed. Enjoy playing Fae Farm together. Hi Ashy, how are you? Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. That's the ending. She lives because she believes it was fake and moved on. She went on a date, then was informed that her mother, father, brother, sister, cousin, and the nice old man died in a train crash. Oh my gosh. Alright, I really need to read those books. I had never got that deep into the story. Interested in dyes. Millie. I hear you're new in town. Maybe you'd like some dyes to start coloring your furniture and clothes. I'm sending you a sample of some of my best. I'm sending you a sample of some my best. If you want more dyes, find me in the market. I've got plenty for sale. Scattered scrolls. How is Fae Farm so far? It's good. I like it. I feel like I can't read. I don't know why. But it's interesting. We just finished the first day where I went around meeting a couple people and learning the basics, like how to garden. But I like it so far. The characters are cute and I really like the scenery in the game. Emily. To all Azorians, the recent magical windstorms that sent debris flying had a most peculiar effect on our shop. In brief, the wind scattered many of our recipe scrolls in all directions. However, we do not wish for them to be returned. Instead, consider these our contribution to the beautification of Azoria. Follow these recipes and create wonderful things. For example, one special scroll contains a recipe for a customization mirror. This magical invention permits you to change your hair, body shape, and face. You can transform your appearance at will. This and other marvelous creations await those who find and follow our recipes. Your humble merchants, Emily and Charles. Charles. Magical mischief. Alaric. So you might have noticed some unusual magical things happening around Azoria. It isn't too serious, except it kind of is. Can you come over and talk, please? Alaric the Wizard. Find Alaric. Oh, look at more scrolls. Aladdin's dad is a perfect example of a redeemable character. I need to watch. Oh, customization mirror. Well, look at that. Oh, my backpack's full. Grilled greens. Okay. Let's transfer this stuff because I don't think I need it right yet. Do I sell these things? Maybe. Yeah, I need to watch. Was it Aladdin Prince of Thieves? I watched Return of Jafar, but I haven't watched Prince of Thieves yet. Oh, what's interesting about this game, Ashy, is that you just go up to the stuff and it automatically like changes your weapons for you, or tools, not weapons. And so you don't really have to switch around, so that's different. I'm not used to that. Was this a chicken coop? Comes to ruin the wedding of the princess, not realizing the man she's marrying is his son. Oh, that's cool. It's on my list to watch. Clay pot. Okay, that's what this yells at me. You know, like growing up, my mom didn't buy sequels a lot because she was like, they're never as good as the first. Green checkered rug. So now, so like when I was an adult and then like Disney Plus started coming out, then I started rewatching like some of the movies I hadn't seen. But the Prince of Thieves was one I have not watched of Aladdin. I love Aladdin and the King of Thieves. They're such good movies. But yeah, I need to rewatch it. Or no, I haven't watched that one. I watched Return of Jafar. This wizard. This reminds me of the Epic movie. That age of Disney was really weird. Lots of unnecessary sequels. I'm looking at you, Lion King 2, 3, and 1.5. Whoa, Lion King 1.5 was perfection. Like the hyena song that the meerkats sing. Oh my, I jam out to that song. If anybody says like quick to do something quick, I'm like, quick before the hyenas come. I do like Lion King too. Kovu. The brother though in Lion King 2, like the spazzy one, oh, he annoyed me. Who had the fleas. Hey yeah. Azoria's got a lot of wild magic. It's my job as a wizard to bring some order to it. So this game reminds me of Epic and then like Arthur and the Invisibles. Right now, like looking at like the characters and stuff, like their outfits, that's the feeling I'm getting. Salutation. Oh, just like Charlotte's Web. My name is Alaric, your humble wizard of Azoria. Poor Nuka. Yes, the brother. I felt bad for him. His mother didn't like him until the very end. She was not a good mother. Nah, he just, his spazziness. When the sister was so mean. What was her name? The mayor let us all pick our title. She voted Mel's first title, which was Azoria's Honey Bear. Yes, of course. You're wondering why I mailed you. Okay, so Azoria has a lot of magic. Wild magic to be specific, as in uncontrolled, possibly dangerous magic. They need to add Alice, the purple cat, and Mad Hatter fast. Yes, there needs to be the Cheshire Cat. A whole realm. I want, like, the tea party. Like, that whole tea party set. Like, the table, chairs, and the decorations. I would love Baymax. Honestly, I would love to have just Baymax and Fred in his monster outfit running through the valley, and I would die of complete happiness. Like, that would be it. Yes, of course. You're wondering why I mailed you. Oh, I read that. Oh no, I don't mean to worry you. No, wait, I do, because it's pretty dangerous. You fear nothing. Well, that's good to hear, but probably doesn't lend to good decision making. I know what I must do. I will build you a magical staff. You can use it for protection and to harness some of the wild magic. That was my tummy. I've been so worked up that I've forgotten to eat. I haven't had a warm meal in days. Do you think you could make me some home-cooked food? I've been eating raw mussels, and I think I'm about to turn into one. Those magical thorns blocking Azoria's roads are sure are putting us in a pickle, but speaking of pickles, I could really use a snack. How's about you bring me something to eat, and I'll start making you a staff you can use to thwack those thorns. Pick up a mussel. Delivered broiled shellfish to Alaric. Vitani? Yeah. How would you pronounce her name? I can see her in my eye. Also need everyone's favorite trumpet playing alligator. Oh my goodness, I would love him. Louis. That's his name, right? Louis. And I want the little... I want Ray. The little light bug. He was so cute. If you got any magic-y questions, you can always come to me. If you bring me some delicious home-cooked food, I'll have the strength to make you a magical staff. Yes, I do. I thought I cooked that. This game. Was it just me or was The Little Mermaid 2 very weird? The story was very meh. I'll tell you what, the third one, like Ariel's beginning, that one was weird. Oh, I did cook it. Yeah. Broiled shellfish. I want the Dalmatians running all over the valley. Yes. They need to add so many characters. We need like 110 biomes to fit everybody. There we go. I knew I had it. You're back. I smell food. I can feel the life returning to me. I can't wait to chow down. I'll spend tonight working in my alchemical. I don't know how to read. No, alchemy. Yeah, alchemical? I don't know. Lab. Tomorrow morning, you'll have your very own magical staff. Now, I don't normally recommend anyone work all night, but times are dire. Come, meet me tomorrow over by the biggest patch of thorns. We'll test out the staff's toughness before we tackle anything magical. I have to work a little longer on your staff. Magic takes time. Let's meet tomorrow morning and take care of these thorns once and for all. Accept. The best one of Disney movie was A Great Mouse Detective. It had everything that made Disney great. It was really a good movie. Basil. What's going on? You know what I like to collect? Commemorative spoons. You assumed I was going to say postage stamps, didn't you? As long as you stick around Azoria, I'll be happy to deliver your letters. Bye. Alright, we need to go sell some stuff. We need monies. Buy everything I own. That is the saddest looking frog I ever saw. Okay, cool. Millie, good to see you. Have you spoken with the mayor yet? She works really hard to take care of the town. The weather's getting warmer. It'll be summer sooner than we think. Bunny bun. Beekeeper hat. Simple outfit meant to get dirty. Perfect for the armchair adventure. Let everyone know how tired you are all the time. Calm the bees with neutral colors. Beret. Eye patch. Cozy sleep hat. And a turban. And we'll talk later. Sells handy items in her general goods store. I hope they don't mess up Frozen 3 and Toy Story 5 since they described them as a cash grab. I'm tired of the Toy Story movies. Like, I don't know, Andy's gone, and then they ditched Bonnie. It's like, I can't take it anymore. These, like, carny toys on the run. And then Frozen 3, I honestly wish they had given us more at the end of Frozen 2, but they did leave us at a cliffhanger, like, where did everybody go since Arendelle was destroyed? Like, is Elsa living in a cave? Is that why she's in a cave in Dreamlight Valley? Like, so many unanswered questions. But they better come out with a good song, that's all I can say. Before you arrived, it had been a long time since we had a new face in Azoria. Have you... That's all you're gonna tell me? Inventory upgrade. Masonry wallpaper. Okay, flooring. A small shelf holding a fish. Oh, that's so cute. A tea shelf. A pantry shelf. Keep your bag off the floor. A wall clock. Fishing gear. Wall scroll. Simple ladder. Glass bulbs. Those are really cool. Those are really pretty. Quests. Alaric, we're in the progress. I have no friends. Relationships. Hi Alexandra, how are you? Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. I'm doing good. We're trying out some... Oh, what is this game? Fae Farm. My mind is gone. I like mentally prepare for tomorrow. Ooh. But I hope you're having a good day and a good weekend. 4 was not needed and they wasted my boy Kanye Reeves. Who is Kanye Reeves in that? Alaric, Merritt, Jorn, Cleo, Drake, Eddie, Frida, Igni, Casper, Miles. I met you. Orlich, Rita, the Marquis, Wisp Mother, Zitto, Argyle, Gallon, Jack, Nalmashal? I don't know. Pepper, and Pyra. I'm gonna marry Gallon, maybe. Alright, I'm gonna meet people. Who are you? Willow. Ah, there you are. I love watching the blossoming trees in spring. The weather's getting warmer. It'll be summer sooner than we think. He was the guy that was a stunt jumper, kind of like Hot Rod. Oh, I did not know that. The beech sapling. Oak sapling. Peach. Pear. apple, and plum. Bamboo flooring, grass flooring, fruit wallpaper. Spring forage is the tastiest. I was looking forward to picking huckleberries all winter. Holly sells vegetable seeds to plant on your farm. I didn't realize that the Evil Knievel guy was Keanu Reeves. Before you arrived, it had been a long time since we had a new face in Azoria. Did you need some more seeds? The more seeds you plant, the more crops you can get. What's in your shop? Turnips, cauliflower, beans, potatoes, peppers, bounteous fertilizer, zippy fertilizer, magic crop swap fertilizer, daisy print wallpaper, that's really pretty, dry bamboo flooring, and caramel checkered flooring. The game needs more villains. The last one we got was Scar. That was a year ago. I'd suggest they add Vizier. Yeah, you're right. Because Mother Gothel and Scar are the only villains, right? I mean, the Forgotten, we kind of thought they were a villain, but they're just kind of misunderstood. Also, new royal tools would be nice. I think so too. I think they should add like bugs and stuff to catch to give you something else to do. Town Carpenter and Building Advisor. Aspen. Hello. Good for you on coming to Azoria. It must have been quite the journey. Please choose one of my carpentry services. Ursula, that's right. I forgot about her. Upgrade home. I don't want to upgrade my home. Are these not like real people? You can reset a relationship? These town people of no importance? Because I'm trying to talk to them. Who are you? Emily. An eager reader who prefers non-fiction and biographies. It's time to cast your line for white perch, river cod, and salmon. Spring forage is the tastiest. I was looking forward to picking huckleberries. Somebody else said that. Scrolls, flooring. That's a cute shelf. Okay. Royal lantern item description. Perfect for seeing in the dark and making the lights useless. I kind of like the lights around. Shovel. Axe. Pickaxe. Sickle. And watering can. Fishing rod and net. So we must be able to upgrade them. Okay. Food and drink. Oh, there's a lot of recipes. Grilled seafood. Mix seafood briefly cooked over a hot grill. Construction. Oh, we can make these now? Undiscovered item. Okay. So we gotta wait tomorrow to talk to this guy. And this dude's taking for... I think he's reading everybody's mail. There is no way he's going through delivering that slowly. They also need a new area with foods like watermelon and stuff and a new wood. Onyx is a little too common and kind of need it to be a bit more rare. Dominic, a precise and methodical baker. Time to cast your line for white perch. Oh, okay. Looking forward to planting my spring crop. Sugar peas, here we come. I can buy flour and butter from him. Okay. I don't think I use any of the ores from mining except for like the iron and stuff. Craft some more of these things. Oh, I need the seeds. I have them. Okay. Do we have all of the gems unlocked in Dreamlight Valley, or is there still like that one that's missing? I would say just mine gems for money, but I've come about it. I can't read. I would say just mine gems for money, but I've come to find out they fail in comparison to pumpkins. Yeah, pumpkins is the way to go. I sell my extra gems. So those are berries. I'm guessing this is our chicken coop. No, Ruby and Sapphire used to have one of each from the Mickey 10 quest, but the Vitalis mines, they're easy to get all the gems in the game. Okay, I wasn't sure if I feel like there was one that wasn't in the game yet, like it was still missing. Oh, I don't have one of those. Oh, no, no. Fieldstone fence. Oh, my watering can. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna drown. Oh, I need wings. I need to fly. There we go. Good lord. Oh, I can sell these things. Or eat them. Is this still my home? Frozen Plateau, Plains of Plenty. Oh my. Oh, we're cold. We're cold. She has to wear her winter clothes. That's pretty cool though, having that in a game. The cold like that affects you. Oh, I don't want to cut down that tree. That I believe was the Onyx, the black one, which serves as a source for night shards, since everyone in the launch of the game used all their dream shards, so they nerfed night shards and buffed dream shards. Yes, I remember that. I didn't do that. I saved up all of my dream shards. I have a ton. I don't even know what to do with them. Oh, my backpack is full. Whoops. Yeah, then they gave you a bunch in the mail, right? Because so many people used them. I guess I can put those in there. I played too much, I kid you not, all the characters to level 10 and completed all quests in like 5 days. I had a real problem. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the beginning days of that game are so addictive. I put in like 50 hours within like 2 days or something. I'm probably like probably like 3, but I was playing nonstop. Like all I could think about was the game. I love how this game makes sure that you're doing everything right. Like you want to go to sleep, you really want to do this. Alaric and I met where the thorns were the thickest. He presented me with the oddest magic staff. Wait, I can't read. He presented me with the oddest magical staff I've ever witnessed. But looks can be deceiving, because the thorns began receding. The jumble should be afraid of my new powers. What is a jumble? Good-natured Azorians need no longer cower. If you haven't played Slime Rancher, you should. It's so good. I have not played Slime Rancher. Rare critters and fish sparkle when you see them in the wild. What is Slime Rancher about? And what system do you play it on? You're mine, Toad. Yes. A spring peeper. It's so cute. I like his house. The wisest wizard in town. Also the only wizard in town. Hey, what's it like working on a farm? Going to lose the farm. Chapter 2 completed. Plucky little frog with a big voice, seen hopping around the lowlands in spring. A beauty with stunning wing patterns that bring out the colors of the lowland spring. It can be played on everything except Switch, and it's a farm sim with slimes, and you can mix their type, but only once. If you do it a second time, it turns into a tar. Oh. I did not know that. Oh yeah, why is that? A beverage station? You go sell stuff. What's this? Ginger, healer's apprentice who makes potions. Ah, there you are. Spring is best time of the year. Feels like everything in nature is coming back to life. I miss the snow, but spring weather's fine too. Vera, town healer who sells potions. Hi. Springtime is when I go looking for mussels on the beach. They're easy to find. It sure is easier to get around without those thorns in the way. Thanks. Potion of... I thought it was a love potion. Potion of healing. Small potion of mana. Small zoom potion. Small gone potion. Turns you invisible for a while. Small whirlwind potion. Alchemy shelf. Small confusion potion. And small bubble potion. Emerald tiled rug. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Just running around, like checking everything out. Guess nobody's here. Oh, there. I didn't even see her. Her hair looked like the flowers. Rosalind. Sell flower seeds to brighten your farm. Good to see you. When spring comes, I feel like the muses are decorating the world with blossoms. I'm looking forward to planting my spring crops. Sugar peas, here we come. Red rose seeds, white lily seeds, yellow tulip seeds, floral wallpaper, crescent tile flooring, flower pot shelf. So many things in our entry. Why can we sell so many of those berries? Poor little frog. Guess we'll just explore and see what's around. Who are you? August. A jolly chef who cooks with his heart. The weather's getting warmer. It'll be summer sooner than we think. Good for you on coming to Azoria. It must have been quite the journey. Fish skewer. Fish and mushroom soup. Creamy veggie stew. And scrambled eggs with a fruity kick. I want all these items to start decorating with. Bellows. Cozy kitchen rug. Who are you? Frida, innkeeper who's always pleased to see you. Hey there. Nothing will be given to you in this life except for a magical staff and some farm tools, but everything else you'll need to earn. Quest. Tell me, have you gotten to know your Azorian neighbors better? If you haven't, I could give you some tips. I'm a bit of an expert. Have you got your eye on a special someone? Listen to your old pal and get out there. Talk to him, help him out, and you might make a friend. Reach friendship status friends with the person of your choice. What does that even mean? Wonderful. Well, a good relationship is like a tasty soup. Sorry, I wish I could have watched at the start of the stream. My dad wanted me to watch a movie with him. Oh, that's fine. It's fine, Ashy. No worries. I was a little messed up at the beginning of the stream. First my mic wouldn't turn on, and then I didn't realize I had to make a Pheonix account, so that took me a second. But it's all good. We're just doing the same things over again, just doing these little quests and getting to know everybody. How was the movie? Was it good? Gave you a follow on Twitter. Okay. I will look out for that. Demon's Revenge. A good relationship is like a tasty soup. It takes many ingredients, patience, time, and stirring things up. That last one might not sound like it belongs, but trust me, it does. Now, relationships generally come in two flavors, friendships and romances. To build a friendship, try spending time with people. They love having chats. Your friendship will develop, and eventually some people will even want to become your bestie. You can have as many best friends as you like. Market vendors are generally too busy with their crafts to maintain any real relationships, but there are plenty of other people on the island to get close to. Some special residents of Azoria are looking for romance. You can chat with them, help them with gifts, and eventually go on dates. One day, if you play your cards right, you could even get married. Marriage. We watched Across the Spider-Verse. We actually watched it yesterday, but my dad fell asleep and he wanted to watch it again before our rental expires. I do that. I'll fall asleep during movies. And I'm like, oh wait, I only have so long until it's up. I have not watched Across the Spider-Verse yet. I have to watch it. Now that you have to, of course, you decide if you want relationships or not. Why don't you go out there and make a friend? Then you can come back and tell me all about them. I don't want to meet people. Watermelon rug. I wish we could rotate the camera. That is one thing I miss. Bjorn. I don't know how you say his name. I can't wait to feel the wind in my sails. Eddie says it's like kissing someone for the first time. I don't know what that feels like either, but I assume it's good. I've been learning about being a sailor from Eddie. He says I'll be shipshape in no time. Bye. I don't want to be your friend. That's horrible. It's really good. Oh, I have to watch it. I just want to go in the rooms. A straw bed. Oh, so the ladder is literally just a decoration. Okay. I know I need to finish up my Marvel movies. I'm watching them. The Spider-Man ones, I have not watched all of them. I watched all the ones. A barrel. Oh, what's his face? Oh my gosh, who was the first Spider-Man? Tobey Maguire, right? I've seen all his. Pearl. Oh, I don't want to talk to you, Pearl. Oh, I can buy stuff from her. Produce stand, monocle. How am I gonna find a friend? Toby, yeah, that's his name, right? Tobey Maguire? I guess I need to be friends with Alaric. Oh, where's this guy? I'm gonna find... Oh, no, wait. Him. I want to find him. I want to marry the green dude. Or maybe not. I don't think I've unlocked him yet. Yeah, I have... Yeah, Tobey Maguire. Yep, okay. I haven't watched any of the Andrew Garfield ones, and I have not watched any of the Tom Holland ones. I'm really bad. Anvil. I didn't realize. So this is like before I got into like... Oh no. Oh no. How do I get out of this place? Oh, scroll. I just head dove into a rock. A picnic basket. So I watched the Tobey Maguire ones because they were like the first ones that came out. And then I thought the Andrew Garfield was just like a remake, so I never watched them because I was like, well, I'm tired of remakes. Like, I've already seen them. And then the Tom Holland ones came out, and I was like, good lord, what is going on with this? How many Spider-Man can you have? I didn't realize that they were all like part of the multiverse. So now I gotta catch up because I still gotta watch the one where they all meet. Listen, Tom Holland is good, but you can't beat Tobey Spider-Man. As for Andrew Garfield's, it's not bad, but Hacksaw Ridge is better than those two movies. There's a lot of Spider-Man movies out there. There are... Who are you? Oh, no, it's you. Hey, you ever think about how deep the ocean is? It's so deep that anything could be down there. Anything. My brother and I were born here. Growing up on the island, I always wanted to be a sailor. My brother doesn't think I have what it takes, but I'll show him. There's some real gross fish out there. One time this long fish washed up on the shore. Mom made it into a pie, but I refused to eat it. I've been learning about being a sailor from Eddie. He says I'll be in ship shape in no time. Alright, we listen to those. Great job clearing those thorns. I wonder where they came from. I could have helped you clear the thorns if I wasn't so busy learning about being a sailor. Oh, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I've had enough of yous. Oh, scroll. Yeah, we need to change the... be able to change the camera. That's the one thing I don't like about this. Bamboo rug. A crab. Mine. There's 8 live-action movies, 2 animated movies, and 3 TV shows that my nerd power shows my nerd powers are in full display. Yeah, I gotta whoops, hit my head off. I hit my head. That's not my head. What is that black goo? Yeah, the Spider-Man I have not kept up on. And I still have to watch the shows. Like the Loki, Miss Marvel I have to watch. I did watch WandaVision. Just gonna make my money selling bugs. What is it? What is the werewolf one? Werewolf by Night? Is that it? I've seen that one. Oh, I need to go find that guy. What other Marvel extras have I seen? Oh, oh, I was up there. I want to watch Moon Knight. Ciao. My plan was to catch up on them when I was house or dog sitting for my mom, but I did not. I started watching Buffy. Rewatching that. Is this all your farmland? This is really cool. Oh, I got a worker bee. I need a queen bee. I don't really know if I need it, but they told me to watch out for it. Oh, I gotta go find that guy. This guy. However, if you give me the option, I'd watch all extended versions of Lord of the Rings over Spider-Man anything. I mean, is there really any other way to watch Lord of the Rings but to watch the extended versions? There isn't. And it's like, if you watch... Oh no, where is this kid? It's funny, if you watch the extended and then you just watch the regular, it's like something's missing. You're like, nope, you're like waiting for something to happen. Like this part's supposed to happen. Do you think I'd look cooler with a hat? Famous wizards all have hats, don't they? I'd be better at making schedules if time just wasn't so fiddly. Thanks again for taking care of those thorns. You're a natural. How do I become friends with somebody? I don't understand this. No, not really, unless you don't value full context, so you watch the regular. Yep. Oh, that guy wasn't even a romance, that Bjorn guy. Yeah. Well, how do I become friends with these people? I don't understand this game. Or is it just going to take some time? Okay. We'll have to figure that out. Talk to him, help him out, and you might make a friend. Oh, I've been talking to this guy forever. You have to talk to him like every day. So weird. Keep doing missions. Okay, thank you, Ashley. Any of those movies, Austin Powers and Joker, are perfect airplane movies. I feel that way about the movie Kingdom of Heaven. I own the theater version and the director's cut and love the director's cut more than the one that came out in the theater. Yes, I love the movie Dances with Wolves, and there's like the theatrical one and then the director's cut. And I watched the theater one first, and then I watched the director's cut. And there were scenes in the beginning and like, or it just added so much more. And then I was rewatching it with a family member, like, oh yeah, let's watch this. And I put on the theatrical one, and it didn't have the scenes from the director's cut. And I'm like, no, this is wrong. This is wrong. We can't watch this. I think I was watching it with my grandpa, and it's one of his favorite movies. And I like turned it off, and I'm like, nope, we're not watching this one. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, this is fine. And I'm like, no, we're missing stuff. So I put on the director's cut, and he's like, I've never seen this before. And I'm like, you gotta watch the director's cut because they have these extra scenes. So I can't ever go back to like the theater release ones. Like I always have to have all the extra. That is a great movie too. I love that movie. I went through this phase where all I watched was westerns. It was like the end of like high school for me. Like all I wanted to watch was westerns. And then I was even like dressing up in like westerns. Like I got my cowboy boots. I would wear like browns, and then I had like a poncho. But I watched the movies because I learned all of my information for tests and stuff on them from the movies, even though they weren't 100% accurate. I had to keep doing quests. Just wanted to say thanks, Netflix, for killing my best friend, Blockbuster. I miss those days. I'm gonna store 10 of these. Then I'll sell the rest tomorrow. I remember when the one like movie rental store by me went out of business, and so they were just selling the movies. Oh, I went in there. It's like streaming Netflix had just begun, and I bought like all these movies for $1. It was like the best thing ever. You have your grandfather's ostrich skin cowboy suit sitting right in front, cowboy boots sitting right in front of me. Wow. I have my pair in my closet. Thank you, Darstone, for being a member. Oh my goodness, 3 months. Where has the time gone? A port in a magical storm. Wow, we are really moving up with these chapters. Why is there an eyeball up by the house? Thank you for renewing every month. I appreciate it. Floundering around. You've done a fine job with the thorns, and I think you might be able to help with something big. Come and find your old pal Eddie. I'll be standing by the docks looking to the sea. Eddie the mariner. I can't believe summer's over with, and it's like September. I feel like I didn't do anything this summer. Like it just went by so fast. That's what I said when I graduated high school almost 4 years ago. Yeah, time moves so fast. It's weird. Let me go sell my stuff. Get some monies. Oh no, wait. I want to try cooking something with one of those. She has seeds, right? Spend all my monies. Especially when you look and your niece or nephew. I've had pictures from 3 years ago. Oh my goodness. Yes. It's watching like them grow up. It makes you feel older. Oh, I need to craft stuff. Oh, I don't even have. We'll come back. I'll go talk to this guy. Talk to Eddie. Is this Eddie? Yep. It was funny, like my cousin's little girl. She, how old is she? Like I'm older than her mom and her dad, like both of her parents. And my son is 22 and my niece is turning 5. Oh my goodness. 5 is such a funny age for kids. Even worse when you're short like me and realize they're already half as tall as you. Yes. So my cousin, she's like over 6 foot tall if she's not 6 foot tall. And so her kids are all tall. So her daughter, who is, what, she'll be 9. Oh, that's not strong enough. Yeah, she'll be 9 next year. She's almost as tall as me. And she's like, "You're a child." I was like, "I am not a child." And she's like, "Yeah, you are because you're so short." And I was like, "I'm not a child." And she's like arguing with me. And she did this when she was younger. It's like, "I am older than your mom and your dad." She's like, "No, you're not because you're so little." I'm like, leave me alone. But it does. I feel so weird. She, what is it? The other, she got, for her school shoes, she came to show me. They were like these little wedge, like heel booties. And I'm like, no, you do not need those. You're already like, almost like 5'5". Not really. I'm not that tall. I'm like 5'2". I wanted to pick up that. But yeah, it's like, there is no way that you've been alive for 9 years. Like, I feel, I don't know, it just makes me feel super old. It's like, I would change your diapers, kid. You were mean. There's lots to do on the island, landlubber. Talk to people, learn what you can. Thank you for coming by. I have a tale to shiver your timbers. I always tell my cousin who's turning 13, hey, 5'6" is very tall. Thank you very much. And I'm like 5'1", barely 5'2". I'm so short. I was like, I took my nephew. Oh my god, he was so funny. He's almost as tall as me too, but he was a little younger. He's like, what? Oh my gosh. He's 12. He'll be 13 in December. Or no, he'll be 12 in December. He'll be 12. And he was so funny. He like, I took him to go see the movies. I think it was a Marvel movie. And because his parents, they were away for their anniversary. So we had him for 2 weeks. My grandparents and I were watching him. And so I like took him to the movies It's like a little treat, something fun for us to do. And he put on his like old navy fleece and pulled it over. And he was like, look at this. Isn't this such a nice coat? And I think he had to be like 9, not even 10 yet. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's such a nice coat. That's so nice. And even at 9, he was like a couple inches shorter than me. I think now he's like the same height. And so he goes to my grandpa and he's like, yeah, you know, we're gonna go to the store and they're gonna be like, wow, that girl's married to that really short guy in that nice old navy coat. I was like, my grandpa was dying, and we're like, they're not gonna think that. Like, I look like your mother. I'm like, why are you talking about people getting married at like 9 years old? And it's like, the funniest thing was, it was like a navy blue with like yellow Old Navy across. And you could tell it was a little kid shirt, but he was so proud of it because it was new. Oh my gosh, kids. And it's like, good lord. I'm like, I can't take you anywhere with me, child. I'm not having you walk around telling people I'm married to you. He was so funny. I always thought, since my dad, who was 6'1", and my mom, who was 5 foot something, with me being a boy, that my height would be taller. But no, the universe gave me the power of not being able to see the top of the fridge. I feel that. My mom is short. My dad is tall. But my grandma, like my dad's mom, she is really short. Like, I don't even think she's 5 foot. So it's like, I was doomed. I was gonna get that short gene. I just knew it. Thank you for coming by. I have a tale to shiver your timbers. It started one night when I was sleeping in my bunk aboard the Grace. Grace is my ship, and a fine one she is. Well, she was. I woke up that night with soggy socks. That wasn't so bad, but when I rummaged through my sea chest to find another pair, it was full of fish. That's when I realized that Grace was caught up in a vicious whirlpool, and she was going down. I grabbed my lucky fishing hat, and I leapt into the cold waters. Furiously, I kicked and swam until I reached the shore. I looked back and watched my Grace sink beneath the waves. But I can always build another ship. What I can't do is fill bellies with fish I haven't caught. Can't let the good folks of Azoria starve. They're counting on me to provide delicious fishes for their chowders and dishes. This is like a Dr. Seuss rhyme going on. You still got that rod I gave you, right? Do you think you could increase the market's fish supply? I used to catch fish for hungry Azorians, but since my ship was sunk by a whirlpool, that's been hard to do. Maybe you can provide some fish for the market. Sell any fish on a market table or produce stall. 3 of them. Alright. We can do this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, kids. And then my nephew, the same one. He would like tell stories. And it's like, where do you come up with this stuff, child? Like all of a sudden he was... Oh, I don't want that. It's a good thing my wit makes up for my lack of brawn. Oh, whoops. Fish. But no, it's like... I think with my nephew, he was a little bit younger. He was like telling stories. And all of a sudden he was like, yeah, I'm married. And we're like, oh, are you? And he was like, yep, my wife. She does landscaping and cleaning. And he was like, you know, I told her, you know, you gotta listen to your clients. Oh my gosh, that fish. And you gotta do what they tell you. You can't just go around chopping down trees and doing whatever you want. And he was like, because, you know, you need a job and we need the money for our kids because we got 11 of them. And he's like, yeah, like 8 or 9, telling this story. Like, why do you have that many kids? And so he's like, so my wife, she went to work and, you know, she did what I told her not to, and she cut down those people's tree. And so now she lost her job. And he's like, and I had to take the train to the post office to pay our bills. And I gotta work the 3rd shift. Because we got 11 kids. And I gotta make the money now. And it's like, where? I'm like, how do you even know what 3rd shift is? Like, where do you come up with this stuff? And I'm like, who are you talking to that is cutting down random people's trees in their yard? Like the stuff kids come up with. It's so funny. But now I gotta work third shift to take care of my 11 kids. And he had a cabin. We don't even know anybody with a cabin. And that's where he lived, in his cabin. How am I ever supposed to catch these fish? My ability to out-debate anyone in my family is amazing, since my mom and grandma could argue with a wall when we debate. They gave up and say I should have been a politician. Oh my goodness. I don't like the fishing in this game. Or I'm just not used to it yet, I guess. Oh, get out of the water. My family has this sense, like the quick sense of humor. That you like gotta get on, because sometimes it's like, if you're not used to it, it's like, what are these people saying to each other? The sarcasm, it runs deep. Oh. I'm drowning. Alright, let's try this fish. It's gonna take me like literally a full day to catch a fish. Finally. Life has taught me that those who give advice are often the ones that need to use it more but don't. It's the like unwarranted advice, like when you don't ask for it specifically. Like, oh hey, can you help me with this? Or you're just talking and it's like, I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. It's like, no thank you. I feel like these fish swim so far away and you could like reel them back in and they're so close and then they swim the whole distance that you just reel them in. This makes me appreciate how easy fishing in Disney Dreamlight Valley is. Yeah, I don't know why people hate fishing in Dreamlight Valley. It's so easy. This is a lot like Dinkum mixed with a little Stardew Valley. Like, you don't have the bobber, but it takes as long as I feel. That was like the hardest game to fish in, I feel. Just because your experience bar is so low when you first start. Could you imagine if this was the fishing for Dreamlight Valley and one of the Star Path quests was like, oh, catch 20 or so fish? It would literally take us forever. Probably like a good hour or two to catch one fish. Or not one, but like finish that one task. I don't even remember how many it was like doing Goofy's favorite pastime. Oh, that dirty rat fish. This headbutting into rocks. Ratfish? No, come back. Is it gonna turn? Okay, okay, and jiggle. Jiggle. Oh my goodness. Stupid fish. Nobody, I am not gonna feed Azoria because I can't catch anything. I don't think they like me anymore. You angry little fish. Come on. Okay. I got that one. One more. We can do this. I've given up hope. I give a lot of advice simply because in my 21 years, I've made a lot of mistakes and don't want my younger cousins feeling the same way I did when I was young and hate myself for making them. Yeah, I mean, that's different as opposed to like you just randomly talking to somebody and it's like, oh, hey, this is what you gotta do. Instead of appreciating the knowledge of growing from them. Oh my gosh, come on, fish. This thing's gonna pull me right into the ocean. The other one was really easy to catch. Come back. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Finally. Good lord. Life is tricky, but once you find the right balance, it's not too bad. That is very true. Oh my goodness, where is the town square? Let me just take some berries back. Okay, my dad and sister just finished the movie. I had to catch them at the end just to see the reaction. That is the best. Sometimes I'll just watch movies to see people's reaction. Or I love watching a movie with someone who hasn't watched it before. You just sit there watching them to see what they think. But I'm also really bad because I'm like, I'll sit there watch them so they know something is gonna happen. Like when my sister, she refused to watch, well, I did too. I did not watch Stranger Things until like months before the 4th season was being released because so many people talked about it, and I was like, I'm tired of hearing about this show, I don't know what it's about, type thing. And then I finally like caved in and watched the 1st season, and then I like binged watched like almost all of it up until like the 4th season came out. And so my sister started watching it, so her and I watched it together. Or she watched the 1st season by herself, and then she was like, I'm done with this, and never picked it up. So we watched the 2nd season, and it was funny, like when she saw Bob, she was like, I love Sean Astin, he's my favorite actor. And I'm like, oh, just watch. And I just kept watching her throughout the season. So she's like, something bad's gonna happen, isn't it? Something bad. And I'm like, no. But then I would look at her whenever something would, like, I knew it was leading up to that moment. Okay. Turn to Eddie for words. What's, oh, it's 9:45. I think I would call it good for here. So I gotta work tomorrow. But I like this game so far. I am not a fan of the fishing, but we'll get used to it. Okay. But yeah, I really like it so far. It's cute. We'll get used to all the layout and stuff of everything. Rip Bob. Oh, I know. They did Bob so dirty. And it hurts me so when you see them asleep. I know, you just want to like punch them, like, wake up. You shouldn't be sleeping during this. I binged the first 3, then I started having withdrawals waiting for the 4th season. Now I'm right back there waiting for the final season. I know I'm going to rewatch the whole series leading up to the 5th when we have a closer release date to the 5th. But yeah, so I'm going to call it good for today on Fae Farm. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this game. I'll have to get used to like the town, the setup and stuff, but I know the more we play, the more familiar we'll be. But yeah, we'll either be back tomorrow or Tuesday. I have it set up right now for tomorrow. It just depends on what time I get done with work. For some Dreamlight Valley, we're gonna do some Star Path grinding and working on the Dream Snap submission because I have no idea what I want to do yet. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope if you guys are playing the game, you enjoy it. It is a lot of fun so far. Will you be streaming Fae Farm again? Yes, I'll be streaming Fae Farm again. I gotta figure out my schedule, like get my set days down. Like I know Wednesday is always gonna be Dreamlight Valley, and then try to find a good day for Fae Farm, like do a farming Friday or something. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, we'll definitely be playing some more Fae Farm because I really like it, and I want to get all those items so I can start decorating in my house. It's gonna come out next year, but with strikes, it's coming in 2025. Yeah, who knows if it'll even come out then. But yeah, all right, everybody, take care, have a good night, and we'll see you next time.